Listen up.
It's just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Kendrick Lamar spoke to MTV News. He's getting ready for the VMAs. He's performing and he's nominated for 8 awards, and that goes down on Sunday. And here's what he had to say about his album, Damn, being played in reverse order.
I think like after a week of the album came out, they realized you can't listen to the album backwards, and it plays as a full story and even a better rhythm. It's one of my favorites, rhythms and tempos within the album. It's something that we definitely premeditate while we're being in the studio.
See, there were a lot of theories about playing that album from the back to the front instead of front to back, and so he has now confirmed that.
Yeah, I actually did that because I saw people online talking about that maybe like a week or two after the album came out, and I always wonder, who's the high person that sat around and said, you know what, I'm going to listen to this album backwards?
I don't know.
All right.
I
always wonder how people find things like that.
Because, when artists put together their whole track listing and the sequence of what their songs are going to be, that's a big deal as far as telling the story and how you want your album to flow.
Right.
It does make sense, though, because the last track on the album is Duckworth. So when you listen to it, it's basically, what if I never existed? Or, if these things would have happened, then I wouldn't have existed, but he's here. And then it goes into the rest of the album.
Well, here's what else Kendrick had to say.
I don't think the story necessarily changes. I think the feel changes. The initial vibe, listening from the top all the way to the bottom, is just to come in and this aggression and this attitude, DNA and exposing who I really am. When you listen from the back end, it's almost the duality and the contrast of the intricate Kendrick Lamar, But both of these pieces are who I am.
Damn, it's still in my top 3 albums of the year, though.
All right, so now I got to listen to it. I saw that before when it first came out, so now I got to really do it because I always thought it was just a theory that people made up. All right, now Kobe Bryant is challenging people. He wants Kendrick Lamar and TDE to also step it up with the Mamba Mentality Challenge. He went on Instagram and he said, I challenge your record label to revolutionize the music program at Centennial High School. So he wants to enhance a Compton School's music program. He also challenged a lot of other athletes and artists as well. So
what does that mean? Put your money up for the school? What's that mean?
It could be that.
What's the challenge?
Or it could be, maybe stop by the school and do an appearance. Who knows?
Oh, got you.
But apparently this is his own initiative that he has. I'm not mad at it,
Yeah, when you're sitting around retired, you need things to do. But, he still has to remember that people are still very active in their other lives.
Right.
So when they get time, they'll stop by. Kobe.
All right, he is also telling other athletes to step up in other ways. He told Isaiah Thomas, I challenge you to make the All-NBA first team next season. Mamba Mentality is the hashtag.
Kobe's bored.
Yeah, he's not.
Kobe's bored.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of retired talk. Like, he's making a lot of, he's telling people to do things based off where he's at in his life, which is cool.
He's talking about the mentality, the Mamba mentality, I guess, is basically like do something incredible.
He needs to do like the dad body challenge, like get all the dads and work out or something. He needs something to do, though.
Is Kobe too big for the big 3?
No.
Allen Iverson's in it, but he don't really play.
I wouldn't say he could be a coach, just like Allen Iverson's
Kobe
a coach.
could play.
He's the captain of the team, right? Isn't Allen the captain?
Allen is captain player.
He don't ever play, though.
He did play. He played the first 2 games, 3 games. And then
but you know what? Kobe
people get tired,
just
man,
retired. Let him have a minute.
People get like that. Like if you watch the big 3, like they play hard. They hit elbows. Like I'm with Iverson. Look, I play for fun, but you guys play too hard. It's like playing with Clue. Like I don't want to play with you. You play too rough.
Did you just compare Clue to Allen Iverson?
No, I compare Clue to a person out there that's butching people and hurting people on the court.
Who's better, you or Clue though?
Me.
I've never played basketball with Clue, but I don't like playing basketball with anybody who's not a professional who comes in full basketball gear. Knee pads, mouthpieces, elbow pads.
That's my guy, Clue.
Yeah, Clue's very serious on that basketball
very serious
court.
about it.
So if you ever have a chance to check him out or play against him, you should
He
definitely
takes that
take
professional thing way too serious.
All right, Jay-Z is going to be performing on Saturday Night Live on the season premiere. He's going to serve as the musical guest. You know how long Saturday Night Live has been around?
77 years.
43 seasons. This is the season 43 premiere. And it's also hosted by Ryan Gosling. So that is going to air on September 30th. Okay. And Netflix has announced a Def Comedy Jam special that they're going to be doing. They announced that they would be airing a Def Comedy Jam 25th anniversary special. That's going to happen this fall. There's going to be some heavy hitters on there like Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish, Bill Bellamy, Cedric the Entertainer, Mike Epps, and all of that.
Oh, and Narcos is back this week. Narcos, September 1st on Netflix. Narcos.
First of all, can we give the Def Jam thing some room to breathe? Drop on the clues bombs for Def Comedy Jam. Celebrating 25 years. Jesus Christ, a lot of great black comedians have gotten put on because of Def Comedy Jam, and you just jump out there with the white man's Narcos.
White man, it's not white. It's, I think, Spanish, Latino, Cuban.
Spanish would be Spain.
There's white people behind it.
He said white people behind it.
All right.
All right, now Usher wants to get one of these herpes lawsuits thrown out because he says the woman suing him has no proof that he actually gave her anything. It's a $20 million lawsuit. The woman says that he gave her genital herpes back in April. Now, he said a previous sexual partner very well may have already infected her. He also says that he knows nothing about whether she had been tested prior to their alleged sexual encounter. God. She could have gotten that STD afterward. She could have had it before. He also said that she assumed the risk of getting herpes by having casual, unprotected sexual intercourse and or oral sex.
Does Usher have herpes or not?
Well, he's not denying that.
What is going on here?
He's not saying he has it. He's not saying he has it, but he's not saying he doesn't have it.
I'm telling you right now, Usher, I see you and Jermaine Dupri in the studio. I don't want to hear about you having herpes on No Confession Street. That ain't gonna be safe.
Is this a good defense if you give someone herpes and you say, well, you know what? You assumed that risk because you had casual, unprotected sexual intercourse and or oral sex. You should protect yourself.
You know what a good defense is when somebody says I gave them herpes?
I don't have it.
I don't have herpes.
That's
but
a great defense.
If you give someone an STD, can you say, well, it's your fault for not protecting yourself?
No, you can't say that. No, that's not fair. That's not right, especially if you know. If you know you have herpes and you have sex with me and I get it, now you in trouble.
Absolutely. You got to disclose that. That's just
Let
wrong.
me
Come
know.
on, bro. Come on, man. You can't do that. You cannot do that. I cannot have an STD and not inform you. That's criminal. That is criminal.
I'm with you.
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your rumor report.
Can't just give me herpes and be all right.
I just want to know if Usher got herpes or not. Okay,
I mean, we don't know.
I want to know. And I'm telling you right
You're
now.
still going? I just closed out the rumor report.
I'm just saying, Confessions 3, that ain't the type of confession I want to hear over no beat, bruh.
That would be.
There's no beat that's fire enough for you to just tell the world you got herpes, Usher. You and Jermaine Dupri got to think this one through. Okay?
That would be kind of fire.
No, it wouldn't. It's not at all.
All right, guys.
All right. Well, thank you for
a lot of passion in this rumor report this morning.